Chapter 2. The Whispering Woods. As Frankie's paws touched the soft, leaf-strewn path leading into the Whispering Woods, an eerie silence enveloped him. The once familiar sounds of the city were replaced by the mysterious whispers of the woods, where towering trees cast long shadows, making daylight seem like twilight. The air was thick with anticipation, and Frankie, with the map clutched tightly in his mouth, couldn't help but feel a shiver run down his spine. Venturing deeper, Frankie noticed the eyes of chattering critters peering out from the dense underbrush, watching his every move. The critters, usually unseen but always watching, added to the wood's mystique, their whispers adding a haunting melody to the ambiance. It was as if the woods themselves were alive, whispering secrets of the past and tales of adventurers who dared to tread these paths before him. Suddenly, from the gloom, emerged a figure as silent as the moonlight. It was Oliver the Owl, perched majestically on a gnarled branch that seemed almost as ancient as the woods themselves. Oliver's eyes, wise and deep, fixed on Frankie with an intensity that seemed to pierce his very soul. "Who dares to disturb the silence of the Whispering Woods?" his voice echoed, more felt than heard, in the dense fog that had begun to settle. Frankie, summoning all the courage he had, stepped forward, the map still secure in his grip. He explained his quest for the hidden treasure, guided by the crinkled map he had found. Oliver listened intently, his head tilting from side to side, considering Frankie's words against the countless tales of valor and folly he had witnessed over the years. After what seemed like an eternity, Oliver spoke, his voice a low hoot that seemed to blend with the whispers of the woods. "The path you seek is fraught with challenges unknown, but your heart seems true," he intoned. "Follow the sparkling stream, for it alone knows the way to the heart of the Whispering Woods. But beware, young adventurer, for the stream's waters are not what they appear." With a flap of his wings, Oliver pointed his beak towards a narrow path obscured by hanging moss and shadow. Frankie, his resolve hardened by Oliver's cryptic warning, nodded his thanks and set off towards the sparkling stream, his tiny detective hat now feeling like a helm of courage. The path was treacherous, winding through thickets of brambles that seemed to reach out with thorny fingers, and over roots that twisted like serpents underfoot. The sparkling stream, when Frankie finally found it, was a silver ribbon cutting through the heart of the woods, its waters glittering with an otherworldly light. But as he followed its banks, Frankie felt eyes upon him, not just of critters, but something older, something that had watched over these woods since time immemorial. As the stream led him deeper into the woods, the whispers grew louder until they were all Frankie could hear. They spoke of guardians of the woods, of protectors of the treasure, and of the countless souls who had sought the heart of the Whispering Woods, never to return. Frankie pressed on, driven by the thrill of the adventure and the mystery of the treasure that lay ahead. But as the woods grew darker and the path ever more perilous, Frankie couldn't shake the feeling that the Whispering Woods were revealing their secrets to him, piece by whispered piece, leading him not just to a treasure of gold, but to a treasure of knowledge, hidden deep within the heart of the woods.